Here's what you'll learn in this CK tutorial. We will cover scenario building and practice questions with a full step-by-step solution and tips. Most importantly, a troubleshooting guide. Let's get started right now.
So let's get started to the work. So here switch context to this SSH. So very important thing, you open the terminal and you just do these things. Here it is not working, but you should do that in the examination if you are preparing, and it is with the PSI browser or but whatever the instruction you need to follow, that is clearly mentioned with CNCF examination, so don't worry for that. Now the task is create a new storage class named local path with the provision launcher local path, set volumeBindingMode to wait for first consumer, and this configure the storage class local path as the default storage class. Do not modify any existing deployment or the persistent volume claim. So very important thing is that is the default storage called class. So here there are two cases. First might be a storage class is already available, and second you need to create a fresh storage class. So we'll go with the first creation of the default storage class, and then we'll make it default because here already storage class would be available. So here you can find kgate storage class. So here already this class is mentioned. Okay, so I will just delete. Now the first case is create when there is no storage class. So that is very simple. You go to the kubernetes.io, just search storage class, just click storage class here, and just this is the first tips. Just use Ctrl F YAML to reach fast in the documentations, so we'll get things in a very less time.
Use the Firefox browser during the exam. Learn the Kubernetes documentation instead of scrolling. Press Ctrl F to open the search box. Type your keyword to jump to the section. This saves valuable exam time.
So copy this and create VI. Always before attempting to register for the examination, you should make a practice that use a short name so that time could be saved. So here sc.yaml I have created, so just create that V. Your small saving of the time is very important. So here the API version is the storage class. So what is it? You very well know that every Kubernetes objects belong to an API. Think of it selecting a correct department in an office. Second is the kind, which is storage class. So this tells Kubernetes I want to create a storage class. This is the metadata. Name is low latency. So name is very much important. So we need to change this name. Yes, Shakespeare might say कि अगर गुलाब को गुलाब नहीं कुछ दूसरा फूल भी कहोगे तो उसकी सुगंध तो कम नहीं हो जाती, बट उसके नीचे भी लाइन के नीचे सीरियल लिखा रहता है एंड Shakespeare. So name is important, especially in examination. It's very important. So what I will like to do, I will like to create this name as a local path, and now this annotation. So annotations are the extra informations. So attached to an object, you can think of like it's a sticky note. They don't usually change how the object work unless Kubernetes or another controller is looking for the specific annotations. It is very interesting because annotations used to if it is used in the spec.template section, and it would change the behavior. Means like you have seen the command that rollout restart, or so that command uses annotations to do the task. So default annotation here the storage class Kubernetes is a false. So what we have to do is path. So default class is false, but we want that it's a default class too. So you have to make it true. So if the annotation is in spec.template.metadata.annotation, then the pod template change the triggering and something can happen or a pod can restart. So I'll give a table here so that you can find little information about it. And at the end of you will find a scrolling type of thing, so you can just read the information, which is very important, and with a little music you will find that at the end of the video. Here if there is no default storage class, then dynamic provision usually won't happen automatic. Provisioner is a CSI driver example -vendor.example. So here the provisioner is mentioned, so we need to change that provisioner to whatever mentioned in the provisioner. So what does the provisioner do? This is the most important field. Provisioner is a software plugin that usually create a storage for your PVC. Think of it as a storage manager. So PVC created, then provisioner, and then create PV automatic. Without a provisioner, the Kubernetes doesn't know how to create storage. Different storage system have a different provision. If you go to the kubernetes.io and here control FEROVI provisioner, so here you will find whatever the provisioner is. So don't worry for much. Here you should pass this as the provisioner, and here the volume binding mode. The volume binding mode is very interesting. This reclaim policy is not mentioned, so we can happily delete it, and this mount option is not required, so we can happily delete it. And allow expansion is it mentioned, it's not mentioned, so remove it. You can find the detailed video for the storage class. Here is also I am explaining things in very detail, but you can find a storage class video in our playlist also. So for the volume binding mode, wait for consumer. So there are two volume binding modes. First is immediate, and second is wait for the customer. Interesting video I have created for explaining this concept. You can watch it here.
Let's understand volume binding mode. Immediate means cooking samosas advance. Without customers, they might get wasted. But wait for first consumer is better. It cooks fresh only when the pod arrives.
So yes, immediate means just create. Don't wait for the consumer. If consumer is not there, then also create and waste your resources. But wait for the consumer when there is a pod, then only you can create a PVC. So is that now I can just WQ and save it. K apply -f and give the path name and then done. So you can find kgate sc, so here, and just kgate sc -o wide. So whatever information you have mentioned, just double check it so that you can find. The name is local path, provision is here, reclaim policy we are not interested, volume binding mode is wait for consumer, allow expansion is this one, and you can describe also describe the volume local path. So here you can find the annotation, these things also. If the second scenario is when it is already created. So I am so instead of sc local path, I'm editing this. K edit. I forgot that is not the YAML. K edit, and here you can make a default storage class to false, and here name I can write it 1 because it is existing. So escape wq k get local sc local path, it is not edited, so k edit local path. So here storage class you have to make it false. So name we cannot change. I forgot that resource is already working, so I just change this is the false. So wq, so k get local path. So here k describe. So here now the storage class is false. You can create a storage class with the same YAML. But here thing is that we already has that this local path active, so it won't happen, but I'll just name it 1 and create. So now you can find kget sc. So here two is there, local path, and you can find both information as well. So this is it. Wait, I'll just read the information whatever given. It's in a scrolling bar, and it could help you a lot. Thank you so much for your love and support, and this series is a premium series, so thank you so much for your love and support.